Hey guys, today was the first time I gave busking a go in London. I did some research and found some websites saying Camden was a place where you could busk for free with no license. I know this seems quite rare these days to be able to do that, to busk without a license, because just recently, only the last 2 years, there's all these rules and regulations now as to where to busk, how to busk, that sort of thing. It's kind of the stranglehold now for musicians and artists or creative people in general. It's as if there's something, not wanting people to. There's a power somewhere that's not wanting people to be creative, perhaps. I don't know, but there's just a lot of red tape I'm finding regarding trying to be creative in today's world, which makes me think New Zealand, in comparison, my home country, New Zealand, really has it really well in terms of busking on the streets and music in general. People are it's like a family there. Like I found busking in Australia, that was bureaucratic. There was rules and regulations to that, where to point your system. There was a lot of restricted areas, and now I'm looking into London busking, and it's even worse, which is a shame because there's a lot of foot traffic in London, and there's so many areas where you just can't busk, full stop. Or there's other areas where you have to audition and contact them and just be on a waiting list, basically. It's the system where they pick ideal acts, and I don't know, it's just nothing free about it. I mean, music should be a freeing thing, but they've got rules as to what instruments can be played and what can't. I think banjo can't be played or something like that. It's I don't know, I think it's sad. It makes me sad anyways. I mean, there's so much rules. There's fees that buskers have to pay. I don't know if the general public knows this, but there is. Like in New Zealand there isn't, so that was really good. In Australia I found you have to pay for every different area, which is a real nuisance. You can't, which makes it impossible to go from one place to another. You basically have to get a separate license for every different area, and it costs money. I think it only lasts like a few months as well. Here in London you have to pay as well, annual fee, and I know there's just so much bureaucracy about it. There's so many rules. And I just remember that this wasn't the case like 2 years ago, even just 2 years. Such a big difference. There's definitely, I sense a underlying evil with this agenda. I don't know. Is it just me, or is there other musicians that feel this way? Yeah, so something tells me I'm going to have a pretty tough time breaking the music scene here in London. I mean, that was going to be my strategy, was to busk all the time and sell CDs. I believe in London there's restrictions now as well as to you can't sell certain CDs, or you can't give away business cards. I mean, I'm just currently reading some websites, like government websites about this. I think, no, they make up this, I don't know if it's a false flag story behind it, but apparently the reason why they have all these rules and regulations is because there was a scam with a Russian gang who basically perform and they have gang members pickpocketing the public, and because of this, I find, like I found this in Australia and in London, you get harassed, like actually harassed by police officers by security guards as well, that just talk to you and treat you like a criminal, and it's not a nice feeling, especially as a musician. You know, I think generally with most musicians, they just feel quite sensitive to start with. So I don't know, I'm not feeling that good today because of this, and I just wanted to tell you about it, because I think, you know, generally the general public doesn't know the behind the scenes drama with musicians, and it's really tough, guys. So really just got to try to find other ways to continue doing what I love. And I guess busking as a strategy is not really a viable one, because, you know, it's just not profitable or viable to do so. Really, not really. I mean, you're not really getting much from it. I used to do it because, you know, you'd sell 1 or 2 CDs. People would look you up online and things like that if you have a sign. It's good exposure in that sense, but there really isn't many people that really appreciate the music. A lot of people just walk by, and I don't know, it's really stink. It feels really stink. So there's my rant. I'll definitely just recap as to what I do next as a musician. It's going to be a tough ride, I think, here in London, so I think online is the way to go at this stage. Just keep spreading the videos, guys, and the free downloads. Hopefully you do end up paying for music as well, because that's another thing. I think a lot of people just don't appreciate music these days. You know, they pirate, and I don't know, it just sucks. And there's my rant. Signing off for now. This is Ralphie, and talk to you again soon. Bye.